Hi, this is Antara from Afternoon Calm, and today I will be updating my Hobonichi cousin this weekend. And while I do that, I will also be sharing all the things I've learned from this year using the Hobonichi cousin. For those who don't know, this was my first year using this notebook, and there are a few things that I learned, by trial and error, and some other things I learned from other users of the Hobonichi Cousin Planner. As I went through this year and the phases of my life changed, there are some things that used to work in the planner and some things that don't work anymore, and I will be discussing about those later. Okay, so the first thing that I learned was that Hobonichi Cousin's space can be an issue. For some people, it can be a limited space, like 1 page a day journaling. For some people, it could be a really small space, and for others, it can be too much. So you have to decide like where you lie. And for me especially, there were some days that I had so much going on that I had to use 2 pages to write about that day's entry, while there were some days when I just didn't even write anything, like those were blank pages. And after using the notebook, you sort of get used to it. But it's a thing that you should keep in mind if you're going to use Hobonichi Cousin. And second thing that I learned from using Hobonichi Cousin is the size and portability. So size and portability is different for everyone. For some people, the size would be okay because it's an A5 size. And for some people, it might not be okay. For some people, it might be too big. For me, it was an okay size because I'm used to A5 notebooks. My earlier bullet journals have been A5 size. But the other thing that I noticed is portability. You cannot really carry it around because it's a huge book. And whether you are okay with carrying around this heavy notebook with you everywhere. So if you're planning to buy Hobonichi Cousin, please keep that in mind as well. Okay, the other thing that I learned was about stickers and washi tape uses. So if you are someone like me and you like decorating your planner and you like using stickers and washis, there are a few tips that I have for you. Let's say washi and washi-like material stickers are good. PET and clear stickers, you can use it in this notebook without any worries. But if you use paper or vinyl stickers, and if you are used to layering things up when you paste stickers and collage stuff in, the book will get heavy, bulky quite easily. The other thing I want you to keep in mind is that you should avoid pasting things on the same side of the page every day. Like if you are pasting things, you should keep in mind that it can cause one-sided bulking and make it really difficult to write on later. So if you want to avoid that, paste things keeping in mind that you are not pasting on the same edge or same place every day or every other page. And if you want to avoid bulking, like stay away from vinyl or paper goods to stick in it. Use washi material or PET or clear stickers in it. So one thing that I like writing in this notebook with are gel pen, ink pens and pilot pens. They work really well. Felt tip pens work good. Brush pens work good in it. But there's one thing you have to keep in mind is that ghosting. The paper can cause ghosting on the other side, And if you're okay with it, then it's fine. But the pens write really smoothly in this paper, and the inks also look really pretty. The paper can carry a bit of the pen marks in it, so it would be better if you use a separator or something in behind the page, so that you don't get marks. If you're writing with ballpoint pen, it would be much obvious on the other side of the page. Yeah, it's called impression. Like, if you write with ballpoint pen, you would know what I mean. The impression shows up on the other side of the page. If you want to avoid that, use a separator. Also, if you use gel pens or ink pens, use a separating page or a blotting page before you close your notebook. All in all, I've thoroughly enjoyed using this planner, and trying all kinds of inks and pens in it was a really wonderful experience. And sticking things in also, like, I learned it after some time not to paste things on a similar side of the pages and all. Like, these things I've learned over time. And the way I used the planner also changed with the seasons of my life. Like, when I was studying, I had like to-do lists on my weekly pages. All my weekly layouts had to-do lists in it, and now that my days are jam-packed and I don't have much time to write down to-do lists, like, I'm using it as a memory keeper now. I'm just jotting things down, all the things that I did, like in a timeline format, similar to an accountability log. And I don't make that many to-do lists anymore. So it's like it has evolved according to my life and the phase of life that I'm going through. So that's also a plus. Your planner systems routines are gonna change, like, it's inevitable. It's gonna change according to the amount of time you have or the kind of schedule you are going through. So these things shouldn't matter. The thing that matters is that you enjoy your planner and it works according to you. That's the only thing that matters. The purpose can change over time. The way you use it can change over time. Your preferences even can change over time. So I don't want you to think much about it, and just focus on utilizing your planner and having fun with it. The main thing is you enjoy the process. Now, after all that rambling and talking through this video, I will be showing you my pages in the journaling section, so you can easily see like how it was being used earlier and how it's being used on days that I have nothing, or on the days I just put a sticker on it or washi on it, or there are days when I just keep on writing. It's just filled with writing, and there are days when there are just doodles on the pages. It's like my life journey can be experienced by flipping through the planner, and that's what I liked about this notebook. And if you are also someone like me, I think you would really love working with the Hobonichi cousin too. As the year was drawing to a close, you could find me using all kinds of colored ink pens in this journal, and slapping whatever washi I had nearest to me. And just like this, the pages get filled up and the journal is coming to an end. And once my mom looked at my journal and she's like, "Are you writing a novel? Like, what is all this?" She just said, like, it's like a Ramayana. Are you writing a Ramayana? Are you writing an epic over here? But really, like, it's fun to look at all these pages being used. Personally, for me, I found it relaxing, and it was a good planner to spill all my thoughts over and whatever was going in my mind. And sometimes I took notes in it, and sometimes I drew in it. So like it contains all my memories from the year 2023, and I'm really grateful for this planner, and I'm happy that I got to try this one. If you're not worried about imperfections, if you're not worried about blank spaces sometimes, but if you're a perfectionist, I'm telling you that it would get on your nerves. Your perfectionism would actually get on your nerves. So if you want to get rid of perfectionism, definitely go for this planner. So I'm really hoping you liked this video and you found my tips and rants useful, and maybe it helped you in some way. Please let me know in the comments down below, and also let me know what kind of video do you want to see next, or do you want me to talk about something else. Please let me know, and I will see you again with another video. Okay, bye.